Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. If you're new to the channel, I'm Nick and I've been a top hodler on TradingView for many years, as well as being one of the only traders with a fully verified MyFXBook third-party track record. So if you want to elevate your trading, you're definitely in the right place. So subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So take a second, pause the video, read the disclaimer, and I will see you on the charts. In this video, I'll speak about USDJPY. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first I'll give you the technical aspect, then I'll move to the commitment of traders analysis to see what institutions in the market are doing and how they're moving and shifting their orders, and then I'll put together these two different types of analysis. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. Now, starting here from the monthly time frame, the first thing that we can see is that the market is currently in the process of completing this W formation. Now, when you see push to the downside correction, the market tries going lower and then pushes higher. I'm sure you have seen this pattern over and over again in the market yourself. The market then tends to correct lower and go and complete the pattern at the neckline, which is basically the previous resistance turned support. And this for sure, as I was saying, you have seen it. The also opposite happens quite often. You see an M pattern. After an M pattern, you see the rejection higher with the market completing the pattern at the neckline. We can see, for example, here, we had the creation of this M pattern. After that, the market rejected higher, completing the pattern at the neckline. Right now, we are in the process of completing this big W formation here on the monthly time frame. So there is a bit more bearish price action which could be created before the market actually reaches the support around this zone, which, if we can identify it here, clearly shows us that there is some room for some bearish price action into this zone to test what kind of liquidity there is inside of the area. Dropping down on the weekly time frame, what do we see? Now, here on the weekly, what we can notice is, first of all, that the market has been behaving exactly as you would expect in this kind of situation. From a market structure perspective, everything has been going quite cleanly. The market was first creating weekly lower lows and lower highs. We then had the triple bottom here created at this zone with these three lows at the area. After that, the market inverted to the creation of weekly higher highs and higher lows, and this structure was holding. If we have to identify which was the structure in this area, it is quite easy to identify this zone here as being the structured zone. This area was the level that was acting as previous support, became resistance here and here. The market then broke back above, and this level started acting as support. The market from there started the creation of higher highs and higher lows, until we have seen this push to the downside and break of structure. Now that the market has broken to the downside, however, in creating this push lower, the market is also starting to create a bullish pattern, because again, we have the creation of this weekly M pattern. Now, why these kind of patterns usually have a very high completion rate? What is the psychology behind them? Because usually when you see a push higher correction, the market starts going higher, most retail traders start entering longs. They have their stop losses below the low. So if the market then drops, all those stop losses get liquidated. Institutions can use that liquidity to add longs, which at that point, it gives the possibility for the next push higher. We can see, for example, even here, the creation of this weekly M pattern. After that, we had the push higher. Right now, we're seeing again here also on the weekly an M pattern, increasing the probabilities of a potential rejection higher. But the pattern is even present here on the daily time frame. We can see it even more clearly with the market creating this massive push to the downside and this daily M pattern. Now, there is one target zone, which is very interesting, which is this area here. I'm sure you have noticed that already, but we have a gap at this zone. Usually gaps in the market tend to get filled. So there is a good probability that, especially now that the market seems overextended to the downside, we will see this area act as a magnet for the price, confirming the completion of the weekly and also in this case daily patterns and filling in this gap. Now, in order to do that, what we would need to see, of course, is institutional buying of USDJPY, which means institutional shorting of the JPY, because all currencies on the spot are traded against the USD. So if institutions are shorting the JPY, they are longing USDJPY. Just a quick interruption. Let me know in the comments below if you have any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in the next videos, because I'm always open to suggestions. So let's go and see, in fact, what is going on when it comes to the commitment of traders, so what the big players in the market are doing on the JPY. And what we can notice is that in fact, institutions have been shorting the JPY, which means longing USDJPY. In fact, if we look at the long term, we can see how we had a very high net positioning, around 100+ K net positions. Now we're sitting with a negative net positioning. So essentially we went from a positive, very positive net positioning to now a very negative net positioning, meaning that we went from institutions having more longs than shorts to now having more shorts than longs on the JPY, with 151K shorts compared to only 107K longs. And as I was saying, if institutions are shorting the JPY, they are longing USDJPY. So now we have even an increased probability of seeing institutional shorting of the JPY, so longing of USDJPY inside of this area, which at that point could propel this push higher for the market to fill in this gap and complete the M pattern. And by the way, if you still haven't, make sure that you join my free Telegram channel, which you find linked in description, so you never miss new updates. Now, back to the analysis. So in a situation like this, what would I expect? Well, as usual, and as my students know very well, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes combined with the COT data, those are the best timeframes when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best timeframes for that are the intraday timeframes, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bearish to bullish market, I wouldn't be surprised to see a potential rejection higher for the market to go and complete this gap here on the daily time frame. That definitely wouldn't surprise me. Now, all this free analysis and education that you see me share here on YouTube is actually just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, if you really want to go into the details and really learn more, I definitely suggest that you go and check out my website, which you find linked in description. Here, you have the possibility to learn everything from the very basics of charting to the most advanced topics that you definitely cannot afford to miss. You find all my courses, over 12 GB of courses, and you also have the possibility to gain access to the trading show software with the Telegram notification integrations, one-on-one private mentoring, the COT data software. So really a complete learning ecosystem. And on top of that, you also have the possibility to integrate and gain access to my entertaining trading show, in which you essentially get every single day all my trades as they're happening live on my account. So all the trades that I'm entering, exiting, how I'm managing them, all streamed live directly inside of the trading show. You also have the possibility to check out all my strategies. So all the strategies already automated. Here you will see videos of historical backtests on more than 10 years of data of every single strategy I have and strategies that I run on my own account, which is also the ones that basically you see on my MyFX book, the explanation of the strategies, the historical backtest of the strategy, and how I'm actually trading on my live account. And if you continue to scroll down, you will see that you have the possibility here after the testimonials to join and gain automatically access with the email and password that you will create during the sign-up process. So I really suggest that at least you go and check it out. The link is in the description, and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you drop a like and a comment. It really helps with the creation of new free analysis and education, and I will see you in my next video.